102.3 Abuja.
Three currencies in life: your time, your money, and your knowledge. And if you need more of one, then you use the other two to buy it. Here's how that looks. If you want more time, well, you use your money and your knowledge to save it. If you need more money, then you use your time and your knowledge to get paid. And if you need more knowledge, then you invest your time and your money in education. But remember, you're constantly spending time, whether you like it or not. So spend it wisely. You only have three currencies in life.
Okay, it is 3 minutes gone past the hour 7. How you feeling this morning? Okay, you only have three currencies. You only have three currencies in life. Your time, your knowledge, okay, and the money, right? Three currencies. That's what you have. That's what you have. Your time, your money, your knowledge. That's what you have. All right. So spend it wisely. Spend it wisely. I mean, I don't know. I just had to put that out so you get to know that. Look, life should not be wasted for no reason. Right. Well, it's me just giving you a little bit tidbit to start your day the right way. It is the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show, and you know how it is. We get you through the morning up until the 12 o'clock hour. Now let's start from the 12 o'clock down to this hour. The 12 o'clock hour today in 60 seconds will be coming through. 11 o'clock, of course, I'll be slamming some good tunes for you. At the 10 o'clock hour, General Open Banter comes through. And at the 9 o'clock hour, will be time for us to talk politics and current affairs. We like to call it Eagles Outlook, where we use the Eagles' eyes to dissect into political and current affairs issues as they break right here in Nigeria. Quite interesting, if you'd say. But now at the 8 o'clock hour, we look into sports on Eagles Wings with Alan Smith. It's going to be here to take you on sports on Eagles Wings, and he does it really good, I tell you. But now at this hour, the 7 o'clock hour, is where we will be looking into the pages. I call it the pages, you call it the newspaper review segment of the Morning Rise, or if you like, the breakfast show, where we look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers and bring them to you as they come. Right now, you best want to tighten your seatbelt now. Get ready, because it's going to be a journey worth your while. Right, my name is Uduak Daniel, and I would say good morning, standing on existing protocols. Now, let's get you started with some things that you ought to know this morning. All right, yes, you do have to know these things, because it is indeed very, very important for us to know these things. Why is it really important? Somebody be asking, why exactly is it important? It is important because it is information, it is knowledge. I told you, these is one of the currency that you need. One of it, right? Time, money, knowledge. Three powerful currencies. Now, the World Science Day for Peace and Development, November 10, of course, is still ongoing right there. It's an international week of science and peace. All right, let's see how we can marry science and peace. How can science work towards ensuring that there is lasting peace in the world? I mean, that's just what it is all about. But that being said as well, we will just intimate you on some things that you ought to know this morning. Is very important for you to know these things already. But before I start with that, Trump's threats is wreaking havoc on Nigerian stock markets. Naira is also affected. Economists are saying it. I mean, financial experts and economists have explained why the United States of America's President Donald Trump's designation of Nigeria as a CPC is affecting almost everything now when it comes to the stock market. But yeah, you'll find that. as we go, by. Now, let me start by telling you that former President Olusegun Obasanjo, as of yesterday, revealed that under his watch as the Nigeria's head of state, late United States President Jimmy Carter would not do anything in Africa without his knowledge. A statement which appeared to be a veiled remark on the ongoing controversy over President Donald Trump's military invasion threat on the country. Let me add to that, though. It does seem as though there's been some airstrikes, air bombing. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, reconnaissance attacks. I mean, the Nigerian Air Force is already flying. They're really flying this time, and they're destroying places, destroying terrorist hideouts, and all of that. Who would have thought that we would hear stuff like that? But I'm just saying. But anyways, former Governor Timipre Silva of Bayelsa State will make himself available to the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. Julius Bokuru, a spokesman, has said. Now, in a statement on Monday, Bokuru faulted the manner in which his principal was declared wanted by the EFCC, saying there was no prior invitation. Why do I feel that there is a cloud that is surrounding this old Timipre Silva, former minister, oil minister? Why do I feel? I have a strong feeling. But then the crisis rocking the main opposition, People's Democratic Party, PDP, it took another dimension on Monday as some members of loyal to the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister Nyesom Wike petitioned the National Judicial Council, NJC, over alleged judicial misconduct by Justice A.L. Akintola of the Oyo State High Court, who okayed the party's planned convention. All right. Now, the Nigerian Air Force, NAF, has upped its counter-terrorism and counter-banditry operations nationwide with a series of precision airstrikes that neutralized scores of Islamic State of West Africa province ISWAP terrorists at Malam Fatori and Shuwaram areas of Borno State. Oh, they just took it right off my mouth. Now, this is even as bandits reportedly kidnapped at least 4 nursing mothers at Yankwada village, Farurua community in Shanono local government area of Kano State on Monday. Okay. I'm liking this, but I'm not ringing no bell. Former governors of Bayelsa and Rivers State, Senator Siriake Dixon and Rotimi Amechi, have sounded a warning that Nigeria's democracy is under serious threat from president's persistent electoral fraud, voter apathy, and political manipulation as the 2027 general elections approach. Now, the two leaders spoke in Abuja on Monday at an event where political figures, diplomats, and media executives gathered to discuss the future of Nigeria's electoral system. Okay, Lagos State has approached the Supreme Court seeking leave to commence contempt proceedings against the National Assembly over its continued move to pass the Central Gaming Bill, despite a subsisting judgment of the Apex Court declaring such legislation unconstitutional. Now, in a motion filed on behalf of the Attorney General of Lagos State by Bode Olanipekun San, the state is seeking the Supreme Court's leave to initiate judgment enforcement proceedings through the issuance of Form 48. What is Form 48? Well, you can find out with the Daily Post newspaper now. Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court, sitting in Abuja on Monday, adjourned the trial of former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello till today, Tuesday, for continuation of the trial. How long is it going to take? But Bello is being prosecuted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, before Justice Nwite for alleged diversion and misappropriation of Kogi State funds to the tune of 80.2 billion naira. Okay. 80.2 billion naira. Whenever I call these figures, while serving as governor, 80.2 billion naira. Well, he's not been convicted yet. He's still undergoing trial. But how long is it going to take? The naira on Monday now depreciated to 1,465 naira to a dollar in the parallel markets from 1,456 naira to a dollar last week Friday. However, the naira appreciated to 1,437 naira to a dollar in the Nigerian foreign exchange market. NFM. I see. Two brothers now who were kidnapped along the Adoe Imoga Road and taken into the bush by kidnappers on November 8 have regained their freedom. It was gathered on Monday. Now, the brothers, identified as Isaac and Victor Olayere, were taken into the bush as soon as they were kidnapped in Imoga into confusion as the kidnappers demanded 22 million naira ransom. The kidnappers demanded 22 million naira ransom. Oh, that ransom was paid. That ransom was paid. Wasn't said though, but yeah, we already know how these things go. But 4 Nigerians who were part of a phone robbery syndicate terrorizing the London Metro Police have been sentenced to a combined jail term of 55 years by a Kingston Crown Court in the United Kingdom. Now, this was contained in a statement obtained from the UK Metropolitan Police website on Monday. It said the convicts include David Akintola, Ayomide Olaribiro, Olabi Obasa, and David Okewole. We do it here in Nigeria, we do it out there. I guess our skin just won't change anywhere. But doesn't mean there's no light at the end of the tunnel, because I always see lights at the end of the tunnel. Not all of us. Well, I'll speak for myself now. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. And I'm not going to raise my kids to be like that. God help me. But anyways, let's look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning already and see for ourselves what exactly is trending. It's going to be a very smart read, so stick with me now. All right, now the This Day newspaper made it this morning to the list, and it's got this very big story. Tinubu. That's the biggest. Tinubu moves to fast-track Siemens power project, recommits to stable electricity. All right, the Siemens thingy, it has been from the Buhari administration, if I'm not mistaken, right? Siemens, yeah, remember that? Yeah. Tinubu moves now to fast-track Siemens power project, recommits to stable electricity. Now, there are writers to it now. President says no economic development without reliable power supply. We know that already. But what are we doing to make sure that this thing is sustainable and that there is transparency in the entire process that shows accountability? These words I don't think most leaders like to hear. But directs expansion of transformer substations to 3 phases, okay? Deal seeks to raise Nigeria's power supply to 25 gigawatts from the current 5 gigawatts. Okay. It seeks. Whenever I keep hearing things like it seeks to, it aims to, we want to, we hope to, I don't get excited. I don't get excited until it is already done and I'm seeing it and we are feeling it. Oh, that's the only time. But let's go see that one continued on page 10 of the This Day newspaper. So I see the sub big story, if you like to call it, and the EFCC declares ex-minister Timipre Silva wanted over alleged $14.8 million refinery fund. I mean, the way I saw a poster of Timipre Silva, I'm like, what happened? Is he getting another appointment or something? It was so beautiful though, but when I looked deeply, I discovered it was a wanted poster. But anyways though, his spokesperson is already crying foul, saying this is wrong. This is not how to serve a warrant on his principle. But let's see how that really pans out, though. All right, and that story continues on page 30 of This Day newspaper. Okay, so we see this one now. Soyinka, Nigeria's crisis, not Christian-Muslim war, but battle against extremists. Sounds reasonable, right? Page 26, you'd find that one. At 6.5 million. Nigeria's total metering rate hits 55%. Active customers near 12 million. All right, that story you'll find on page 10. Just above the This Day newspaper banner now, alleged $1 billion loan claim. Nest Oil queries FBN's Quest's refusal to provide bank statements. Okay, now I think that will be all with the This Day newspaper this morning. All right, and the Guardian newspaper, the big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper for today, right, which happens to be November 2025. Did you notice that? Okay, so the big story, 33 years later, Hope deems for safer pipeline supplies of Jet A1 to airports. Hope deems for safer pipeline supplies of Jet A1 to airport. Page 6. That's the big story on the front page of the Guardian newspaper. WHO declares 24 million living with diabetes in Africa. All right. Page 4, you'd find that one. To another page 4, fraud, apathy, threatening democracy. Dixon Amechi say. All right, page 4, you'd find that one as well. And we see this one here now, 2027, 70 CSOs demand enforcement of laws to curb vote buying. Page 7, you'd find the story. Federal government urges calm as Soyinka Northern Group rejects Trump's genocide claims. All right, you'd find that one on page 6. Federal government urges calm as Soyinka Northern Groups reject Trump's genocide claims. All right, page 6. And now to page 4, telecoms operators warn of regulatory conflict in digital economy bill. And what else do we see? Reps laud Tinubu's intervention. Payment of protesting contractors. Oh, finally, they've been paid. Page 3, you'd find. Again, court adjourned suit on PDP convention. Page 3 again. Very popular, I tell you. And the last of page 3, EFCC declares ex-governor Silva wanted for alleged fraud. All right, and we move away now to the Nation newspaper. With the Nation newspaper now, just at top of the Nation newspaper, the height, the peak, the apogee, the zenith of it now, you'd see this one, Silva wanted by EFCC over 14.8 million US dollar fraud. Ex-minister, it's witch hunt. So the ex-minister is saying, oh, this is witch hunt. No, you are witch hunting me. But EFCC says this is no witch hunt. All right, so come and answer the call. All right, and they've also posted his pictures everywhere now saying, hey, please, if you find him, report to the nearest police station. Okay, all right, but let's go to page 3 now. -1 from 4, you get 3. Religion, not Nigeria's crisis, says Soyinka. All right, and it's got one rider to it. We're dealing with extremists. That's what we're dealing with. That's what Soyinka says. Religion is not Nigeria's crisis, says Soyinka. We're dealing with extremists. All right. Knock on slashes 2026 Hajj fare to 7.6 million naira. Okay. Page 4. To another page 4 now. Lottery. Lagos sues National Assembly for defying Supreme Court. Now let's get to Okpebholo revoking resumes Kofo. Takes EU envoys to monarch. Page 6. Okay. The big story now with the Nation newspaper. Airstrikes kill terrorist in Borno. Pound hideout in Katsina, Kwara. Airstrikes kill terrorists in Borno. Pound hideout in Katsina, Kwara. It's got 2 riders now. Troops launch blistering attacks. 200 ISWAP fighters killed in clash with Boko Haram. Okay. Federal government Siemens scale up 2.3 billion euro pound power project. Okay, I should take that again. Federal government Siemens scale up 2.3 billion euro power project. All right, project generates 2.2 billion US dollars investment. That story continues on page 3. -1 from 3, you get 2. And it brings us to this very story now. PDP faction asks NJC to sanction Ibadan George. Okay, and let's get to the very base of the Nation newspaper. UNN VC object to ex-minister Naji's certificate forgery suit. UNN VC object to ex-minister Naji's certificate forgery suit. Page 4. You'd find the story. All right, and that will be all with the Nation newspaper. Let's get to yet another daily now, and we see the Nigerian Tribune newspaper for today. In case you're just tuning in, this is Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Yes, we give you an audio visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. Now, the big story on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper: Boko Haram, ISWAP clash at Borno border. Over 150 killed. All right, it's got 2 riders to it now. NAF kills ISWAP terrorists, bandits in precision airstrikes across northern states. A second rider, police partner DSS, others to intensify patrol operations around churches in Abuja. Did I read that right? Page 3, though. You'd find that story. To page 5 now. We place high premium on stable water. Tinubu. To page 27, National Hajj Commission announces cuts in 2026 Hajj fares. And to page 25 now, Okwebolo revokes Moaz Kofo, asks site to be returned to Benin Central Hospital. Okay, we go to page 3. Historical mistrust, land grabbing, illegal mining, banditry, trigger violence. Presidency is saying that. Historical mistrust, land grabbing, illegal mining, banditry, trigger violence. Presidency. That's what the presidency is saying now. And it's got one writer as Tinubu receives zonal briefs on security infrastructure. Wow. One statement from a U.S. president and all of this is coming through? Really? Well, I've got this one from the Health. Coffee may protect against irregular heartbeats by 39%, study shows. Page 4, you'd find that story right there. All right, now I think, can we go to this one just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now? Reps invite EFCC, ICPC to probe 4.6 billion US dollar global fund, USAID grants. Page 4. To page 26, EFCC declares Timipre Silva wanted. All right. Now, we go to the Vanguard newspaper. Yes, Vanguard newspaper. The big story on the front page. Insecurity is a kicker. And NAF strikes kill terrorist bandits in Borno, Kwara, Katsina, others. This is what we call coordinated attack. Coordinated. Okay. All right. NAF strikes kill terrorists, bandits in Borno, Kwara, Katsina, others, meaning there are other states in the northern. Coordinated. All right. And you'd find that one on page 5. It's got a couple of writers to it now. FCT Police, DSS commence special patrols on places of worship, border areas. 4 nursing mothers abducted in Kano. Governor Sule orders manhunt after midnight attack in Kiana, local government area. No inch of Kebbi under bandit control. Governor Idris is saying over 100 killed as Boko Haram factions clash with ISWAP in Borno border community with Niger Republic. Progressive governors task monarchs to invoke local spiritual powers against insecurity nationwide. Well, sure bet it's come to that. All right. But now we see this one now. You see an array of picture where Mr. President is standing there. Okay, he's not the only black face right there. There are other black face, like Africans or Nigerians, if you like. And then there are whites too, probably German whites, yeah. And I see Wale Aduntu as well. Oh, quite a number of big names right there. And it's Power. On Power, Tinubu receiving the Siemens Group. Oh, that's right. That's the Siemens Group. Yeah. Now, why we declared Timipre Silva wanted, EFCC saying that it's coordinated political onslaught, aide says, as Ijo youths kick. Okay. Now, we go to page 9. That's on page 7, by the way. Page 9 says Trump threatens BBC with $1 billion lawsuit over January 6 speech edit as BBC DG Davy, CEO, resign. WHO, FCDO hail Mba's commitment to health development. You find that one on page 11. And for the sport lovers now, shocker! Shell owed salaries ahead of World Cup playoffs. Page 32. Why is it a shocker? I don't see no shocker in it. But just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, Nigeria's private sector credit soars 75.9% in 2 years. Page 19, you'd find that one. And on page 8, PDP, pro-anti-convention forces fight as court adjourns case to November 12th. You know, it's really funny how we see different contrary judgments here and there. I thought we've seen the worst of it during the Buhari administration, and maybe just a little bit into the Tinubu administration we saw a lot of that, you know, diverse court rulings here and there, and we thought that the Justice Department would have put their house in order, put your acts together, but here we are again. Let's unite against extremism. Olubadan, Soyinka, NHRC. They're all saying that, speaking in one voice, unionized somewhat. Page 9. And to page 16 here, 2027 is a kicker, rigging, worst coup. Dixon, Amechi are saying that jointly. Okay, so we go to the Punch newspaper this morning. And with the Punch newspaper this morning, we see this one now, the big story. Trump threats. Troops pound terror bases in key states. Trump threats. Troops pound terror bases in key states. Page 2, you'd find that one. 86 rescued in air, ground assaults in Borno, Kwara, Katsina. Boko Haram swap clash leaves 50 dead. All right? Leaves 50 dead. We saw 150. We saw 100. Okay. But at least they die. Now, we go to this one here now on page 35, I beg your pardon. Tinubu pushes Siemens deal for fresh 4,000 megawatt power. PDP convention now. Wike block petitions NJC. Page 26. To page 5, motorists stranded as Oyo residents protest road extension. Gaming bill. Lagos sues National Assembly for contempt. Page 6 holds that story. Just to the side of the Punch newspaper banner now. $14 million probe. EFCC puts silver on FBI Interpol watch list. Page 41. It's got that story. And just above the Punch newspaper banner now, presidency eyes NNPC shake up as oil output falters. 9 banks pocket 14.7 trillion naira interest income. Page 37, you see that one. To page 22 now, over 100,000 policemen assigned to VIPs. Over 100,000 policemen assigned to VIPs, and for some reason, for obvious reasons, Egbetokun, his face is right there, just to the side of that story. All right, now we go to the last daily that we'll be bringing to you this morning, though. Keep in mind, this is Eagle's Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and yes, this is where we look into the front page of Nigerian newspapers, and in the course of it, you'll let us know which of these headlines pops at you, jumps at you, tickles your fancy, begs for your reaction as we go all the way. Now, the Daily Trust newspaper looks a bit scanty, but the big story on the front page, bandits attack 5 vehicles, abduct passengers in Kogi. Bandits attack 5 vehicles, abduct passengers in these 5 vehicles, that is, in Kogi. The next thing I'll be thinking right now is ransom. Okay. I don't understand anymore. But let's go. That story is continued on page 3 of the Daily Trust newspaper. And just above the big story now, but then underneath the Daily Trust newspaper banner now, Obasanjo, under my watch, U.S. wouldn't do anything in Africa without our knowledge. All right? Page 6 has got that one. To page 14 now, Abuja Hospital mortuary drowns in stench. Decay. Abuja Hospital mortuary drowns in stench, decay in this modern age and time. And then we go to pages 4 and 5. Silver. EFCC puts FBI, NCA, Interpol on alert. And the base of the Daily Trust newspaper, federal government pushes for Ekweremadu's transfer to Nigeria. Why? Federal government pushes for Ekweremadu's transfer to Nigeria. Okay, why? You have that question too? How is it going to be done? Well, go to page 6 of the Daily Trust newspaper, you'd find out. And then to page 10 now, PDP convention is the kicker. Damagum-led NWC Mills Wike's expulsion. Okay. NACON reduces Hajj fare to 7.6 million naira, and page 7 has got that story. And to page 7 again, the very last one at the base of the Daily Trust newspaper, front page, many killed as Boko Haram ISWAP clash in Lake Chad region. Many killed as Boko Haram ISWAP clash in Lake Chad region. All right, that would be all with the front page of Nigerian newspapers today. But now let's go pay some bills. Don't worry, I'll be right back in a short bit. Don't go away.
No AC, no problem. We're cooling it down with the freshest hits.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Keke make a mobile, make it mobile, oh. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number one, yo. Make it mobile, oh. Make it mobile, yeah. You carry the go, make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile,
Make you go with the best.
make it mobile.
What is it that they told you?
Chai, it don't happen, oh.
Oga Shike, wetin happen?
Now this my Abuja Home Limited, oh. The Ogbonge real estate company, where they reliable, where they support small man.
My Abuja Home Limited?
Yes, oh. They don't they sell their out of old title estate land for Karishi for cheap amounts.
Karishi bawo? This our Karishi. Where for Karishi sef?
Just opposite the Navy Phase 2 estate, you could see their land back for their discount pre-lot price. Their 400 square meter plot of land now just 4.9 million naira, while their 200 square meter plot now just 3 million naira only.
Hey, Oga Shike, this na the best deal bros for land wey get correct title document o.
My brother, as I read my Abuja home office like this, I buy 4 plots at one time. The one wey bust my head finish now say you feel they pay small and then show me their out of full title certificate from Najis. My brother, but hurry oh, now only 37 plots they the estate though.
Mo rire Oga Shike, abeg give me their number.
Yes, you fit call their number for 0808 8837 426. The number again 0808 8837 426. Abi you fit call this other number 0808 27 23824. The number again 0808 27 23824. Or you fit visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Hello, I want to buy land o. Buy or talking?
Bayos, I don't show you will. My Abuja Home, live the life.
Whether you be any kind of
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Ina kwanan mu jama'a, fatan an tashi lafiya. Yau Talata 11 ga watan 11. Kan maganar Rhapsody yace hidima ta ruhu. Sai ya ɗauke shi gefe ɗaya daga cikin taro. Ya sa ya tusinsa a cikin kunnuwarsa. Ya tofa, ya taɓa harshensa. Ya duba sama, ya yi nishi. Ya ce masa ya futa, wato ka buɗe. Markus Sura 7 aya 33 zuwa 34. Ka yi la'akari akan yadda Ubangiji ya yi hidimar warkarwa a gare mu a cikin Nasi na farko. Sa'an da kuke nazarin Linjila, za ku lura cewa ya yi wa mutane hidima ta hanyoyi daban-daban. A cikin Matta Sura 12 aya 13, sa'an da ya warkar da wani mutum shanyayyen hannu, ya ce masa, "Mika hannunka." Sa'an da mutum ya yi biyayya, shanyayyen hannunsa ya warke. Jagoran baya bukata ya taba mutum a zahiri ba, ya yi masa magana kawai. A wasu lokata ya yi amfani da karin hanyoyin sirri da na jiki don kawo warkaswa ga mutane. Misali a cikin Luka Sura 18 aya 42, ya gaya wa makaho, "Ka sami gani," sa'an nan ya ci gaba da ya taɓa idanunsa, ganinsa kuwa ya dawo. A cikin Yohana Sura 9 aya 6 zuwa 7, Ubangiji ya tofa albarkacin bakinsa, ya yi yumfa da tofi, ya shafa wa mutum ido da shi, ya umarce shi ya ce, "Je ka wanke." Saboda haka ganinsa ya dawo. Ko da yake Ubangiji ba koyaushe yana yi wa kowa hidima cikin hanya ɗaya ba, abu ɗaya ya kasance koyaushe. Ya yi musu hidima ta wurin Ruhu, duk da yanayin na musamman ko shari'unsu. Yake a yau, ya aiko mu warkar da marasa lafiya, mu tsarkake kutare, fitar da aljanu, mu tada matattu. Muna yin waɗannan ta wurin Ruhu. Mun san ta wurin Ruhu lokacin da duk abin da za mu yi shi ne yin magana kawai, ko yin wani abu na musamman ko takamaimai kamar yadda Ruhu ɗaya ya motsa mu. A cikin makarantar warkarwa misali, abin da ya faru kenan lokacin da na tashi yin hidima ga wani. So da yawa nakan ga ta wurin Ruhu, hangen nesa na abin da zan yi, ko dai kafin in kusance mutumin ko daidai lokacin da nake tsaye a gabansa ko ita. Wannan ta wurin baiwar Ruhu ne. Bambanta da hidiman bin gaskiya kawai. A wannan yanayin kila dole ne ku yi wa'azinsa ko kuma ku aiwatar da ban gaskiyarku tare da mutum ɗaya, kuma hakan zai haifar da warkaswa ta ban gaskiyarku. Amma mabuɗin shine kasancewa cikin Ruhu, cike da Ruhu. Kada ku bugu da ruwan inabi, abinda ke cikinsa na karuwa, amma ku cika da Ruhu. Afisawa Sura 5 aya 13. Furcinmu ya ce, Na gode Uba don hidimar Ruhu Mai Sarki a rayuwata. Ina aiki da Ruhu, ina tafiya cikin wahayinsa da albarkansa. Ruhuna yana da hankali kuma ban gaskiyata tana aiki. Ina hidima cikin sunanka da ƙarfin hali da jagoran cikin Allahntaka. Na kawo warkaswa ga marasa lafiya da albarka ga duniyata cikin sunan Yesu Almasihu. Amin. Allah Ubangiji shi kara ba mu ganewa. Amin.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3.
Bills have to be paid now. Okay, we are back. All right, 40 minutes gone past the hour 7. You already know it is the 11th day in the month of November 2025. It's a Tuesday, 11/11 it is, right? Very, 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 very wonderful day. Interesting headlines right there. And just in case you're tuning in for the first time, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja is an audio-visual radio experience is what we give. And my name is Utuak Daniel. Taking this call. Hello, good morning.
Who is my name?
All right, we're taking another call. This one here goes. Oh, come on. What is going on? Alrighty, I think I'm having a little bit of a mix-up right here. Please apologize. I apologize. You might have to call back right now. But let's go hear from this family member. Hello, good morning.
Very good morning to you,
Good morning
Mr.
to you.
UD.
Yes, please.
Yeah, the golden voice of Eagles.
My
How is
brother.
our queen? I hope she's doing fine.
Oh, she's fine. She's great. Right. So what's your name? Where you calling from?
You have a wonderful station. May you continue to work stronger and stronger.
Thank you,
by
my
God's
brother.
grace.
Thank you, my
You
brother.
see, let
What's
me
your
go
name?
quickly
What's
on
your
the-
name? What's your name?
Sorry, Saminu from Lifecom.
Awesome,
as usual.
awesome. Saminu, talk
Sorry
to us.
about that.
Yeah.
Let me talk about the issue of insecurity. To me, look at the news you've given. It sounds funny to me. Is it when there was a threat from the U.S. government that the Air Force started bombarding all these places? And I'm glad that the ISWAP and Boko Haram are having a clash. That's a very good one. I told you before, we have the resources, we have the manpower, and we can deliver. We can do it. So what we need to do now is support them with prayers and do everything possible to get there. And then the issue of government, this wanted, you know what you're getting. You talk about the former governor of Kogi State. How long will it take, for goodness sake?
Right.
To me, we need to reintroduce war against indiscipline. And the government should be serious to repatriate all the money, even if it is 50% repatriate to this country. And honestly speaking, we can go places. May God continue to bless you, bless the station, and let us come together and remove sentiment to move this country forward. We can do it. All of us together, we can do it. We don't have any country like Nigeria. Please, Nigerians, drive to save our life, obey the traffic rules and regulations. God bless you, my brother.
All right,
By
bless
regards
you
to the
too,
Queen.
my brother.
God bless you.
Appreciate. Right, that's it. That's it. I mean, one word from the most powerful man in the world, and you see all the action. Now, let's go take this one. Hello, good morning. Hello? What is going on? Hello, are you there? Okay, I don't know. For some reason, can't really connect with you now. Let's see if there's something that can be done. All right. Well, while we're still trying to put that together, let's go take this one. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Uduakudano.
Yes. Good morning to you, my brother.
Yeah, this Apostle Osola from Apple.
Right. Apostle Osola.
So please, the governorship election in Anambra State has come and go.
Yes.
Thank God for the improvement of our INEC. This is the first time that somebody that they won congratulating somebody that won the election.
Yeah.
And it's a good omen. Let the INEC chairman let him continue this good gesture that he has started. It will go a long way.
Okay.
And another thing I want to say, Daniel, is this: this number of Boko Harams they say they kill. Is it true that the number is too much? And at times I will be lost whether the number will be much as you people used to call it. And tomorrow you will see a lot of them coming. And then fight. I am lost. Another thing I want to say, Daniel, is this: please let me beg our president. Nobody is campaigning for that his chair. If things are working well, average Nigerians, they don't care who is there. But when things are not working well, insecurity here and there, insecurity, we are not keeping our law. Now they are looking for a Puramaro to come back here, whereby they will release him. If any country that are not keeping their law cannot go extra mile. If we say that if I do bad thing, I kill person, that they will take away my life. You will. If I do it and they take away my life, the people that are behind me, they will know that this is a criminal act. That's the reason why we did not get it right. Because many that are killing people, call them Boko Haram or kidnappers, when they apprehend them, tomorrow the government of the day will release them and say that we are fighting insecurity. If somebody asks you about the former governor of Kogi State, only today, that one, small time, they will sweep it under the carpet. You won't hear about it. The money will be used for another thing. All this money, our taxpayers' money that he has stolen, they will use it for another thing. May God help this country called Nigeria. I remember Apostle Osola. God bless you, Dr. Daniel.
All right, appreciate it.
God bless you.
Awesome, thank you. Well, it's all the monies he has stolen. All the monies he has stolen. Well, it's not been proven yet. The court needs to decide that. Okay, it's still alleged. Alleged. We like to use alleged. Oh, Nigeria. But anyways, though, it is alleged but he has not stolen any money until proven in court. Otherwise, okay. But anyways, I know where you're coming from, and probably quite a number of family members share that sentiment. But let's go take some more calls at this point in time. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning to you, my dear brother.
Good day, this is Abdul calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Abdul, welcome aboard. Talk to me, Abdul.
My greetings to all the staff and listeners of this beautiful radio.
Yes, appreciate
UD, I'm very happy that Boko Haram are having misunderstanding. It's a good one. They should continue killing each other. I'm very happy. When I heard it in the news this morning that our Air Force, they kill many Boko Haram by bombing, I say it's a good one. This time around, they didn't do mistake by bombing the community near the area. Because in other bombing, you will hear that the community in that area, they are being killed also. For this one now, it's a good one. I'm very happy. No matter number, even though it is 1 million, 1 billion Boko Haram, they should continue killing them. Every day, I will be happy about that. You the point of order, please.
Yes, please.
You see, yesterday, I was reading a news from China that the Minister of Agriculture in China is being sentenced to death because of corruption. UD, is that not a good one? Look at our governors, our ministers, everybody stealing money, stealing public money anyhow. By the end of the day, nothing will happen. They will give them pardon. Look at a minister in China, UD, dead by hanging. Is not a good one? Nigeria should copy those kind of things. Not that they should be leaving we masses to be suffering, using our money anyhow. Thank you very much. God bless the good FM. God bless Nigeria.
All
Bye.
right. Abdul, thank you, far too kind for that. Abdul is pushing for the, ultimate prize. The moment you steal, you're caught. Well, go to death. All right. Well, Tang Renjian, I think that's his name, Tang Renjian, China's former Minister of Agriculture and Rural Affairs, was sentenced to death with a 2-year reprieve for accepting bribes worth $38 million not by hanging. All right, not by hanging. Now, the Changchun Intermediate People's Court handed down the sentence, citing Tang's severe crimes, including accepting cash and property worth over 268 million yuan, and that is equivalent to $37.6 million from 2007 to 2024. However, the court suspended the death sentence for 2 years due to Tang's cooperation and confession. All right, so in China, death sentences are really often commuted to life imprisonment after a 2-year reprieve period if the convict shows good behavior and repents. So this approach allows the justice system to balance punishment with rehabilitation. Do you understand now? So that death thingy has been suspended. He's showing good character, good behavior. He's given the right information and all of that. So if he has a good behavior for 2 years, he might indeed be given, what do they say now? I think it's more of a life sentence or something. Yeah. Yes, life imprisonment. Life imprisonment. So rather than die, we'll just lessen just be alive. And hope that there will be an administration in China that will give you a presidential pardon. Or some pardon. I don't know. Whatever pardon. Okay, so, but yeah, that's just what it is. Now, taking more calls. We go to this one here. Hello, good morning.
Morning, UD.
Good morning to you.
This is Moses.
Moses, welcome, Moses.
Yeah, thank you. God bless you.
Good. Happy survival.
Thank you for the good job you are doing.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think they now staged massive airstrike against terrorists. Where were they all this while? Where were they, UD? Sometimes there are news we hear. Must life all gone before they start acting? Must they act under the pressure of US? This is our concern. UD, this is our great concern as a Nigerian. This is a great concern. Why do they allow many lives to go? If these people that they were able to carry airstrike against recently, if they did that some years past, I hope many lives that have gone to their early grave could have survived.
Right.
Do you understand what I just said?
I do. Totally.
Yeah. If they were serious to eliminate these people in those years past, I wish those people that have gone, their blood will not speak against them. Because it pains. It is the duty of the government to take care of the life of each citizen and the property. Why would they arise now to carry that massive strike on their zone? Simply mean they knew and they know where they were, where they are. So they are talking about corruption to deal what is happening in China. Who will persecute who? When we have most of these corrupt leaders on the position of high level. So the issue of this country, we are praying, ISWAP and Boko, they are fighting. Now prayer, when the enemy begin to fight themselves. It's prayer, They tell you that what sustain this country, now prayer.
Right.
Take note of that, because Nigeria, what happened in this country that happened to other countries could have caused a massive separation.
Right.
But it is the prayer of righteous people in this country that this sustain this country. So anybody that will tell me that prayer will not work, prayer is a spiritual warfare that fights the spiritual warfare to the reality. So we thank God for what God is doing. God loves this country. It is we punishing ourselves. God has given us all the resources on what we should have to take for all Nigerians to enjoy, but it is we fighting ourselves.
Okay.
So let the corrupt people be eliminated from our midst, and let the people who are fighting this country to be eliminated. So I also encourage the Air Force to do more beyond what they are doing. Thank you, God bless you.
Appreciate Moses. All right, it's not like my heart is not gladdened and overjoyed when I hear coordinated precision airstrikes. My point is, don't just do it today and then tomorrow we don't see it anymore. So sustain it. That's the point. Sustain it. It's until you sustain it, I ring a bell. You don't sustain it, forget it. I mean, it means we'll go back to status quo because enough is enough. Now, I'll just get to the WhatsApp very quickly. But before then, I got a message on Facebook. And if you're not on the Facebook page wall to have an audio-visual radio experience, or you're not on the YouTube page wall, well, you're missing a lot. I will enjoin you to get on there at Eagles FM Abuja. At Eagles FM Abuja, it is. Be sure to print a like. Give us a following, subscribe. We say that. Help us, man. All right, help us as we help you. Okay, so it's a pari passu. That's what it is. Symbiotic. Okay, so do that for us, though, because you're a member of the family, a bona fide member of the family. All right, so I see you, Suleiman. It says, watching live from National Assembly quarters. Right there, it says, doing a good job. Oh, thank you. Okay, blessings, prayer here and there. Okay, may the Almighty Allah give us good leaders who have Nigerians at heart. Okay, great. Suleiman, thank you. Far too kind, and God will do it. I mean, Moses already said it's a spiritual warfare. Okay, so God is working, for us. All right, I guess. Right now, I see a couple of messages. I'll just go straight with this one now. It's coming from Chinonso from Suleja. Suddenly, the NAF has woken up. Now they want to take the bull by the horn. They have suddenly realized they have lives to protect because of Trump's effect. Some will say, how can Trump call me bastard and still want to help me? Now the threat from Trump has awoken Nigerian government up. You can choose to believe whatever you want to believe, either because you are naive or for religious or tribal sentiments. Truth remains that there has and still Christian genocides happening in Nigeria. We must say the truth no matter what. Chinonsa says all the way from Suleja. All right, this one here says, God hears prayers. Many Nigerians, I myself, not excluded, he says, have been praying for the enemies to fight themselves, and this has come to pass. It is in the news that scores of ISWAP and the other group fighters were feared dead some days back. May they continue to fight and kill themselves. In Jesus' name, he says. Babachir Lawal claim of Tinubu not willing to fight insurgency in Nigeria to an extent is right. Since his coming to power in 2023, how many terrorists have been jailed, if I may ask? A day is incomplete without one hearing of killings in Nigeria. Killings has become a norm in Nigeria. What a country we are. Okay, Oganamana Austin from Angwang Adamu, Nasarawa State. Okay, I see you now. Comrade Olobasi from Buhari in Abuja. Good morning, Obongudwak Daniel. Good morning. Stay blessed, my brother, you too. Has the Nigerian Air Force just woken up from slumber or another propaganda to distract Trump's threat against terrorists in our midst? One wonders how swift the air components fighting the terror war is making wave at the moment. Anyways, Nigerians with good conscience are praying for their success in this terror war. All right, see, you do good, Nigerians will support you. You do bad, we talk about it. So what is it that when we talk about the bad, it is now seen as though people are just getting angry. People just want to, overturn the government. People want to do this. Please, let's remove this very senseless sentiment. Let's do the right. Do the right and have majority speak good of you. Do the wrong and everybody will speak bad of you. That's just what it is. It's life. All right. I see you now, Turkenby. Turkenby says, good morning, UDM in Nasarawa State. Good morning. We continue to cry every day about insecurity in Nigeria without nothing being done. The army must go beyond telling us they are neutralizing some criminals, but go after their sponsors. You can't cut a tree in the branches and expect it to die. Some strong points. But I see a couple of messages now. Let me start with these audio that I see now as they come. All right, as a matter of preference. Okay, I think just give me a little bit of time now. Let me fix this. And as I do, I'm not sure I'll be taking all of the voice notes, but I'll take the ones that I can as they come.
Master Yudi.
Yes, please. Good morning.
AKA our radio bulldozer. Good morning, sir.
Yes, Suleiman.
My name is Suleiman Amfulani, awesome. AKA the original Fulani man photocopy from National Assembly.
Right.
Master Yudi, Almighty Allah bless you for your good work. I pray Almighty Allah continue to be with you, guide and protect you.
Appreciate, man.
And also want to thank you for the explanation that you gave us yesterday for that Dekika. I'm telling you, Master Yudi, I'm not the only person. While we are driving yesterday, one lady was wondering what is this, but I know many people maybe that who don't know, they understand what is the meaning. So many people were educated yesterday, believe me. So Almighty Allah, God bless you.
Yes.
And I want to use it to greet our incoming senator. Oga Salasi, aka the Minister of Defense, and all our callers. I greet them. Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate, man. Appreciate. All right, now let's get to this one here.
Excellent morning, UD. All our callers and listeners on this platform. My name remains Eric. Send this voice note from Kuje. Now, someone designates our country as a country of particular concern. Let's ask ourselves, with all the happenings here and there over the years, unwanted killing, destroying of life and properties, is it not enough concern to us? Let's tell ourselves the truth. We may not like the messenger, but let's look at the content of the message. May 2016 or so, former Prime Minister of Britain called Nigeria a fantastically corrupt country. It's there. The record is still there. Since that time till now, have we proven him and others otherwise? The man from Light Palm that came on yesterday and started saying all manner of things, that how can they call Nigeria a disgraceful country? It's so funny. Like I said, with all these happenings, is it not a concern to us? Now, if the president go to those countries to go and borrow money, the same man from Light Palm will say, the president need loan, we need this. And yet, they call us a disgraced country and we have issues with that. Let's solve our own problems locally. If we need to seek help, let's seek help. It's not about coming to say this person is a bully. Who gave the room for a bully in the first place? If you say that man is a bully, are we not the one that cannot manage our issues well? So it's not about the message, or the messenger. Look at the content of the message. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Right.
Good morning, the man with the golden voice, Udwak Daniel. My name is Salasi. I want to start by, with this cherry news about this bandit and ISWAP group. Boko Haram and ISWAP group have clashes in between Nigerian border in Borno. I want to say the prayers of the saint are working. Bandit again attack travelers in Kogi, Kaba Road. That is the insecurity we talk. And I still want to commend our gallant men for going after these terrorists. It shouldn't, whether there's genocide or no genocide, there have been killing in this country. And bandits shouldn't be pardoned. Boko Haram shouldn't be pardoned. Killer herdsmen shouldn't be pardoned. A terrorist shouldn't be pardoned and be bringing back to society. America should have had pardon for Bin Laden. Saudi Arabia should have been pardon for the terrorists. United Arab Emirates, Dubai should have been having pardon for these terrorists. That is why even the immigrants that come from Afghanistan and Pakistan, they don't accept them in Saudi Arabia and the Dubai because they know the ideology that some of them have. Thank you.
Right, Selassie right there. Well, I wish I could go further, but don't worry. At the 9 o'clock hour, we have a conversation that is indeed will be very, very sumptuous. I'll put it that way. Right, I can't go any further. Alan Smith is here already, and the views expressed by the callers and listener has not been influenced in any way by Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. I need to put that out. My name is Udwak Daniel, and you already know Sports and Eagles Wings with Alan Smith coming right up.